founders of Experience Pros University are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program. Yes, it is. It is Braggin Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Hello, and how are you?
It's Braggin Friday, favorite day of the week where we get to hear from you. The phone lines are open. Phone number 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-2724. Give us a call and tell us we offer you great customer service. There are no rules. You can be anybody, anywhere in the world. You have good customer service. Big box, little box, mom and pop, sole in Colorado, anywhere else. It was good. We want to hear about it. 855 Fan Brag.
Fan Brag is just saying rural shit and show race knows how to fan brag. She
Hey, number one girl. I'm back, baby.
We love it, Grace. Thanks for calling.
I'm fan bragging about the professional photographers of Colorado. We met with them earlier this week, and there's no whole lot to expect, but the first of all, that absolutely a lot of people care so much about photography, and they have a membership world, whatever, that they're trying to build back up, that's been around since 60s, not the domestic number, but since the 60s, they've been had this membership of professional photographers, and pretty years kind of gone down and breaking together, and they probably felt like one million dozen people, like holy fuck, right? So I wanted to give them a shout out because they're full of energy and they're really trying to build up extra membership. And get all the people kids together in Colorado, and it's a big kind of community within Colorado. And so much of that Colorado, so they provide education and they collaborate groups to help photographers make it.
And Grace, the Facebook page, and get a bunch of professional photographers. Wow.
Yeah.
I love it. Contact information for them?
Yep. It's Baldwin, President and Christian Technology Project Membership. Get a hold of them at 06496 or go to the website www.colorado.com. Well, awesome. And yeah, Eric came up. They were so easy to find. I love it when we get together and grab their resources. So often I think we have to figure it all out, be all by ourselves. And that's our passion. But when we look at them and recognize that you guys are there to help each other, we band together, we're stronger, that's even better. So thanks so much, Sam Bragg. Grace. Now, Grace, I was thinking about you this morning. You brought me flowers last week. So they're still just as beautiful 1 week later as they were last week. Isn't that amazing? That's awesome. Yeah, good. All right, so we got to make a big announcement for what you now get to do. Grace, tell her what you started. Absolutely. Now I get to have a safety manager at we keep businesses at phone calls, very visit conversations. We specialize in helping businesses stay in touch with their customers and taking those incredibly important phone calls that you don't always want to make. Keep your customers appreciated. Then we also help those from sales people, those overcome their strengths and skills and effectiveness place for effective conversations and a training program.
Good job. Give some contact.
Sure. The phone number is 704-425-7730. My email is grace@surcomllc.com, and our website is surcomllc.com. Love it. Grace, thanks so much for kicking off Fan Braggin Friday today. Yeah, it's so much fun to talk to you guys again. I'll be back.
Thanks, Grace. Deborah is up next. Then followed by Casper. We've got a line 855 Fan Brag 855 326 2724.
The Experienced Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Such a you're looking for success. Hi, this is Angel in our business. RMK Market Speed Dial. Your manufacturing ink and toner is just in it. Service. Saving manufactured products. Money, space, your guide. Market at 781 2076 or on web.com.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way you network. Way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out extremerelationshipmanagement.com for your next event. extremerelationshipmanagement.com. Testosterone. All heard about the benefits. Standard copper biotech. At BioT, they was an effective way to balance, unlike synthetic shots, free, many side effects, bioidentical, natural testosterone safe, benefit, heart, bone, brain process. Go to biotechmedical.com. That's bio.medical.com. BioT, right.
Orangeberry Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orangeberry is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orangeberry Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn up to 36 hours after the workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orangeberry Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
If you're wondering about refinancing options, you know rates are low. Don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and they ask questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100030432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of the mortgage loan originator at door.state.co.us.
An expert at Experienced Pros, we feature the best. So you're looking for industry experts to share tips with our audience. If you're an expert who offers customer service and you'd like to be a part of the Experienced Pros radio show, click on the radio interview request at experiencepros.com. We want our audience to hear from you. Go to experiencepros.com and fill out the radio interview request and start spreading the news. You're going to be on the radio.
Dennis Miller here. Be sure to tune in to the Dennis Miller Show, where we talk politics, entertainment, and everything. Our guests are the best you'll hear on radio. It's radio you can trust, right here on the Dennis Miller Show.
Tonight at 10 p.m., it's the Dennis Miller Show, right here on KLZ 560.
Wake up with Randy Corporal. Early mornings at 5 on KLZ 560.
I got to go see the Abbott band last night at Red Rocks, thanks to the generosity of our dear friends over at Brain Art. Brian Hart is one of the sponsors of the tribute band series going on at Red Rocks. This wonderful, and yeah, everybody knows if I had a walk-on song by the staff, they walk-on songs from the players, my walk-on, and I stop and do any stop and do this clap along for happy. Well, we have our own dance that we all now you do it too. You've been doing it, so to speak. But
live stream right at YouTube.com/experience photo experience or our Facebook. What else you want? Hey, it's time for Braggin Friday. We're all to Arizona, I think. I don't know. She pulled a surprise.
well, she pulled a surprise on us last week. Deborah, who typically lives in usually calls it Friday from Arizona.
She surprised us by walking into the studio.
Deborah, welcome to the show.
Good morning, guys. I'm so good to hear you.
It's true, but your smile, you're loud and clear over there. Regular smile. Welcome back. What's your favorite story?
I don't want to say it right because I'm in Phoenix. I want to explain about that river. I was about Gump Company had lunch there. All of the super lane, one for eating, food, drinks to the tent. I love those little things at the table. What when you need to and it's so much of a room. Oh, I want to get there. All you have to do is flip the top. You know how sometimes when you see something like pancakes or something, you know, what you know, all on the floor. Well, that happened to me. I was like, oh, you know, okay, I sent to somebody and let them know I'm going to put the 5
second rule.
I was like, so food, drink, this really is good for me.
Oh my gosh, you hear the joy right through your smile and voice, Deborah, and we can hear it too. And that's what translates.
Right.
You know, you can't make that up. How people make you feel, you cannot make that up. And so I have actually not been to our own Bubba Gump Shrimp in Colorado, Deborah. I've been in other states. It's not to go and visit. It's a travel-y thing. And so love to hear that our own Denver is a fun one to go to. Okay, great. I need to go.
No, there's someplace like that is boat trash.
Eric would order boat trash.
I don't know what
I think Eric probably makes boat trash.
I don't know what that is.
Well, you will find it's got a little bit of everything in it. It was very, very good. I love it, Eric.
I love it. All right, so do we have the contact information or the address for this particular Bubba Gump?
Yes, absolutely. It is at 1437 California Street, Denver, Colorado, 80202. And their phone number is 303-623-4867. And Angeline was my server.
I love it. Well, Deborah, thank you so much. You bring such smiles and joys to Angel and myself and all the listeners. We love the fan brag about Bubba Gump in Denver. Now you know how this rolls. We ask you now to tell us something about what you do for a living.
Yes, I have the privilege to work with home-based business owners that either are just struggling because they're by themselves, and it's hard to stay motivated when there's no one to engage with. So we can support them in that process and help them keep moving along. And then also multi-level marketers that are they want to have success, but they really just don't know how to do it, and they don't know how to get outside of themselves. We have a getting started coach, a structured business coach, a structured leadership coach to connect with them, help them to walk through the tools and resources we have to get to the success they've always dreamed of, but don't know how to get there. Even though they have the greatest company and the greatest product in the world, they still can't seem to get there because there's things that they need to know, and they need someone to stand with them as they do that to reach those dreams. And I get to do that.
She gets to do that. Well, don't run your business all by yourself. Get with a support group that's actually going to help you achieve your dreams faster, quicker than you could ever do all by yourself. Give that contact information, Deborah.
It's www.asanetwork.biz, and my number is 602-568-0898.
Do that phone number one more time.
602-568-0898.
ASAnetwork.biz. You can connect with her anywhere in the country. You never know where Deborah's going to be.
That's the truth. And Deborah, we so love talking to you. Thanks for your call. We'll talk to you next week, okay?
Okay, you're welcome, guys. Take care.
You betcha. Let's go to Casper on the line. Casper, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Casper. Very nice to have you with us. What's your fan bragging story?
Well, I wanted to brag about Barb Rudolph. She's with Global Travel Unlimited. And Barb is putting together a couples retreat workshop for us in the spring of 2015. We're excited to be working with her to put that together to invite couples to an exotic location for a couples retreat marriage workshop.
Wow.
Exotic location. This isn't like just we're going to like stick you in a town in Cleveland.
Oh, no.
Not that exotic.
Not that exotic?
Not that exotic.
Oh. All right.
But it is going to be a nice location, so we're working on that. But Barb is putting all that together for us, so we're excited to be able to work with her on that. And I just wanted to give her a quick shout out.
Well, do you have contact information for her?
I sure do. Of course, okay, here we go. So her phone number is 303-471-0068. 303-471-0068. Her website is GTI Unlimited Vacations with an S.com.
GTI Unlimited Vacations.com. All right. Well, Casper, fantastic fan brag. We appreciate you.
When will we know where the exotic location is going to be?
Right.
Oh, it's going to be soon.
Oh.
We're going to start broadcasting it as soon as we get the location pinned down.
All right. Well, I love a collaborative story. It's always exciting to see what you're doing. And Casper, you're rocking those relationship series training. So good stuff all the way around. Tell our listeners what you do for your day job.
Well, I'm a sales enthusiast with Employer Essentials, and we have a Happy E3 product solution that will help small businesses kind of stay out of the day-to-day issues they have with HR, accounting, and payroll, and keep them in love with their business.
I like that.
Yeah, you know what, and we do. We all get really frustrated with the whole idea of doing all of that HR, that payroll, that paperwork, and all of that, and Employer Essentials takes that all off of your plate so that you can love what you do and not take all that stuff home like late at night. You don't have to do it on the weekends. Employer Essentials handles it all. What's the contact information?
Contact is Employer Essentials with an S.com. Employer Essentials with an S. And our phone number is 303-734-9436.
Casper, we love that you are a kindness captain calling in with fan bragging stories every single week. The fact that Casper recognizes, is on the lookout, and is experiencing great customer service every single week with somebody,
right,
that tells you they offer great customer service.
Absolutely.
Because you don't recognize it if you don't do it yourself. And so those that fan brag, you know they offer great customer service every single day, and you can trust them and do business with them. Casper, give that phone number one more time with Employer Essentials.
303-734-9436.
Casper, you're a good man. Love to have you calling every week. We'll see you next week, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, folks, we've got to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Lorianne is up next, and then comes JJ. Looks like we've got one line open available for you. It's Fan Braggin Friday, and you know this is always brought to you by Binkley IT.
Design, implement, and support. Binkley IT has been surveying all of their customers with extreme customer service for over 15 years. They specialize in churches and retail, which is a fun little thing that they get to do.
Absolutely. You can find them at binkleyit.com. That's binkleyit.com.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
Attention business owners, if you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706. Or visit RivieraFinance.com.
Hey, if you've got gout, you know there is nothing more painful. The only thing worse than a gout attack is a heart attack. And guess what? Gout is the easy part. It's the diabetes and the cardiovascular disease that gout is just an omen of that we really need to be concerned about. Schedule a free 1-hour health consultation with me, Burt Middleton, the Gout Killer. I can help you understand how your body is using what you're putting into it. Contact me today at 970-485-5955 or thegoutkiller.com. Come on, let's get the gout out.
If selling is important to your bottom line in business, and it is, then how you sell is more important than what you sell. If your sales approach is old school and outdated, you're leaving money on the table. Sales expert Liz Wendling will absolutely help you update your sales language and transform your sales results. Stop sounding like everyone else in your industry and stand out, not blend in. Liz can show you how. Every minute you delay, you're losing money. Call Liz Wendling today, 303-988-9157, or visit online at evolvedselling.com.
Hi, this is Angel, and I've been in my home for 12 years now. When I think about redecorating, I just can't seem to get past what I've always done. Helene's Designs offers a fluff it up service for home decorating. She takes what I already have and rearranges just enough to fluff it up. Call Helene to get fluffed up at 720-233-7302. Helene's Designs is a full-service design firm that helps you turn your dreams into a reality. Call Helene's Designs today at 720-233-7302 or check out the before and after pictures online at helenesdesigns.com.
Tell your staff to tune in daily to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Business training and inspiration from national experts are here for you every day on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Start your week off by learning a great new business skill. Tune in midweek to boost your positive attitude and be sure to always end your week with Braggin Friday. The Experience Pros Radio Show is here for you every day, changing the way people treat people in business. Join the revolution and tune into the Experience Pros Radio Show. Weekday business training designed to inspire you to get your business right.
Get auto theft off your street. Stopping it takes the whole community. Call 911 or a non-emergency line to report suspicious activity. Learn more at lockdownyourcar.org. Brought to you by Coloradans Against Auto Theft, the Colorado Broadcasters Association, and this station.
The Dennis Miller Show, tonight at 10 on KLZ 560.
Pros Radio Show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. It's Braggin Friday. This is our favorite day of the week because this is the day that we celebrate greatness in business.
And we get to hear from our listeners. The phone number is 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. You call us and tell us who's getting it right in business, and then reward you with a few minutes of free PR. Tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
Just like we're about to do with Lorian. Lorian, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you with us.
Hi, Angel and Eric.
Hello.
How are you?
We're doing just fantastic. Lauren, who are you fan-bragging about?
I am fan-bragging about Michelle Parks at Sweet Beginnings in downtown Littleton. It is a family and pregnancy and baby wellness center, but they have an amazing yoga studio that they rent out for professional training. And so I've been lucky enough to do trainings there for, going on 5 years now. But I was there this past week, and we had a great time in their space.
Nice. Okay, so I had never heard of Sweet Beginning. It's been a while since I've had a new beginning at my house. My baby is 16. I don't think they had anything like that when my kids were little.
Yoga wasn't even invented when your kids were little.
Hey now.
Just saying.
Hey now, I'm not that old.
Maybe.
I'm not that old. All right, so you've been fortunate to collaborate with Sweet Beginnings for years, and that's one of the things we really encourage business owners to do. If you don't have a space, even if you do, to collaborate with somebody else and put your brands together and just build a stronger partnership and bring people to their space. They'll promote you, and it's all a win-win. Sweet Beginnings, you said they're in downtown Littleton?
Yep, they are 5661 South Curtis Street in downtown Littleton, about like 2 buildings behind Merle's restaurant there.
Oh, sure.
On Curtis, and like I said, the yoga space is beautiful. They've got a little kitchen so you can bring in food. You can hold networking events, trainings, business building events there. And Michelle is great and easy to work with.
I love that. Love that. All right. Well, good partnership. Great addition. Great resource. I know downtown Littleton has some of the most fun and unique businesses.
Yes.
And it's one of the great places where you want to support local. Go to downtown Littleton. All right. So, Lorianne, tell our listeners what you get to do.
I get to have the pleasure of teaching people how to save lives. We do that with CPR training, both with Red Cross and Heart Association, and we install equipment in office buildings, first aid kits and defibrillators, so that you don't have to wait for the ambulance to come. You can save a life before they even get there.
You even provide first aid kits?
Yeah. We do. On our online store, Angel.
Oh. All right, so we need to know where to find this online store because I'm sensing I may need medical service right away.
You can find us at safety-solved.com.
Safety-solved.com. She's going to provide a first aid training, CPR, first aid kits. What's the
AED?
What is that?
AED.
Okay.
Automated external defibrillator.
There you go.
That is what will save lives.
That's the thing. We put a little salve on, we go clear, and then something like that.
Eric just knocked his microphone off.
I might have cut my arm off when I was doing that. I hope Lorianne can sell me some medical supplies.
Some salve. Yeah, you know what? That it's so funny when you think about anytime you might have to use CPR or first aid. It's usually on somebody that's very close to you, somebody you work with, somebody you hang out with.
Somebody you don't mind kissing.
It's usually personal, so it's definitely worthwhile to make sure that you are certified and take care of your entire staff. You never know whose life could benefit from that. Safety-solved.com. Is there a phone number, Lorianne?
303-257-9589.
Give that one more time.
303-257-9589.
Lorianne, you rocked it. Thanks so much for your fan bragging story. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
You betcha. Now let's go back over to JJ, who's been on the line for a while. JJ, thanks for your patience. What's your fan bragging story today?
Hi. I first have to say this is the first time I've ever heard of this show, and I'm so excited that I heard it today because I have a fan brag for the Denver, it's actually in Aurora, I think, on Chambers. It's the Tires Plus store. The guy's name is Forrest. And I'm a sales rep. I'm out and about all day, and every day, Wednesday, I guess it was, I saw that my tires were in bad need, all 4 of them, of being replaced. Yesterday I had a really cool day, and I found out that they were having friends and family day, so I could get a great discount on my tires. And called this store. It happened to be the closest one to my home, and spoke with Forrest there, and he was great to give me a good price and all that stuff, but I was going up to Longmont, and I was going to have to cut my day short, and all of the stuff that comes with trying to squeeze something in your calendar that wasn't there.
Sure.
What he did was to call the Longmont store and arrange for an appointment for me to go up while I was there working, get my tires changed out. He lost that revenue, which was in excess of $1,000, the tires and the balancing and all the stuff that has to happen. And at the end of the day, when he called me back, he just said, you know what, I want to earn your business, and I think this is the best way to do it. This is going to be more convenient for you. I got my tires. It was all good, but You know, I will, if I need a bicycle tire, I am going to go to the tire slip on Chambers because Forrest is the bomb.
That was one of those, JJ, that I just wanted to say, shut the front door.
Right.
That was amazing that he would make that phone call to a place, you know, Longmont's kind of far from Chambers in Aurora.
Right.
For you to have that appointment set up for you up there while you could get some work done. And just, I get it. You can't cram one more thing into your schedule. It's going to throw a monkey wrench into your whole day.
Oh, I love this story.
He not only earned your business, because you're fan bragging about him, I'm quite certain he is earning the business of many of our listeners as well. Do we have the location, the contact information for the location of that Chambers location?
Yes, the address is 4405 Chambers Road in Denver. I don't have the zip code there.
Oh, I bet you I
do. The phone number is 303-647-4578.
I love that. The area code, or zip code, I should say, is 80239, 4405 Chambers Road. And just for kicks and giggles and good measure, why don't we give a shout out to the folks who also helped you on the Longmont side, 2060 Main Street in Longmont. The phone number to call, 720-442-0008. JJ, you're a first-time caller?
I am. I'm a first-time listener. I was just flipping the channels and heard that there was going to be some good news and some bragging, and I thought I'd stay on the station.
Oh, you just made our whole day, quite possibly our entire year. That's what we exist for, and you killed it with your fan bragging story.
Yeah, so now, JJ, the way it works is because you said something nice about somebody else, you get to tell our listeners what you do for a living.
Well, I'm a sales rep, and I am probably repping the best product you could ever find.
Come on.
I work for Kelly Foods, and we make Bill Jack dog food. It is a dog food that is made in the USA, and what that means is that every ingredient in our food is sourced from the USA. Nothing comes from any other country. We are the only company that can say that, where every ingredient comes from the USA, and we actually use cage-free chicken. We have more fresh meat protein in our food than any other brand, regardless of what the commercials say. We are very palatable. We're highly digestible. We don't swell up in a dog's stomach. We actually break down in water, which makes it really easy for the dogs to digest. The absolute best food you can find, and you can find it at PetSmart and Petco.
My cheeks are hurting, just because you just have such great enthusiasm for what you do. Bill Jack Dog Food, been fan bragged about here on the show before. BIL-JAC.com. That's BIL-JAC.com. And as you said, available at PetSmart and Petco.
Right.
Wow. Very cool. Is there a phone number for you if somebody wants to say, I want to get in touch with you and maybe connect, get some Bill Jack going on?
Absolutely. I have 1 pound sample bags. We love for our pet parents to take the Bill Jack Challenge, and that's where you take at dinner time, you just take a little bit of the Bill Jack and a little bit of what you're feeding currently and put them in separate bowls. Stand back, let your dog make a choice. They always choose the Bill Jack because of the fresh chicken and the amount of the fresh chicken that we use. And I have those challenge pack 1 pound bags that I can give to any of your listeners. My cell number is, and I know you're going to think that I'm transposing numbers, but I am not. It's 330-635-0900.
330. Okay, go ahead.
330-635-0900. 0900.
All right, well, you can take your own Bill Jack food challenge for your puppy by giving JJ a call, 330-635-0900.
Buckle up, JJ.
Well, thanks so much for the fan break. Thanks so much for being a listener here on the Experience Pros Radio Show, and the entire KLZ family appreciates you for skipping around and finding a new channel today.
I think Bill Jack Puppy
and
Food.
I'm never going to change it. I'm going to be a listener every day.
God bless you. 10 to noon every single day. I think that Bill Jack Puppy Food actually might improve my diet.
I'm gonna have Eric take the Bill Jack
take the challenge. Absolutely. JJ, thanks for the call. Folks, it is Fan Braggin Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Show. We've got lines open. We'd love to hear from you. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Do what JJ did. Pick up your phone and call us.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
Camp Experience is the place to develop new friendships, connect with like-minded women, and build alliances that will help get you to where you want to be, personally and professionally. This September retreat, held at Cheyenne Mountain Resort, has the feeling of a relaxed corporate women's retreat, bringing together community volunteers and civic leaders, women entrepreneurs, business leaders, and moms. Register today at campexperience.com.
Do you want to meet some new people, make some great connections, and network with other business owners? Call me, Penny, today at 303-220-0366 or go to theconnectingexperts.com. Connecting people to people.
When you need a medical expert witness or someone to consult in your medical cases, you need MediPro Solutions. Let's face it, attorneys are busy and typically don't have the time to research the details of the medical aspects of every case. At MediPro Solutions, your medical legal consulting firm, they take care of every detail, leaving you and your lawyers to focus on the law. MediPro Solutions is owned and operated by licensed and board-certified physicians. When your case is on the line, call MediPro Solutions, 303-502-6735. That's 303-502-6735. Or online at MediProSolutions.com.
3 major networks have joined forces to create one epic event to keep your business on track through the summer. On July 31st, join the Connecting Experts, Experience Pros Radio Show, Infinite Nation, and the best professionals in Denver at the Inverness Hotel from 4 to 7 p.m. You'll be networking, connecting, and keeping your goals on track. Vendors can sign up to participate for only $249 by calling Penny at 303-220-0366. That's 303-220-0366. And tickets for the Epic Summer Summit are $25. They can be purchased online at infinitenation.com. We'll see you at the Epic Summer Summit on July 31st.
Online searching is one way to find a good company, but an even better way is to choose the companies that are listed on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. This elite list of companies have one thing in common. They offer extreme customer service. Their customers are bragging about them, and that's what sets them apart. Trust the companies listed on the Extreme Customer Service Directory to take care of you. Extreme Customer Service Directory at experiencepros.com/directory. experiencepros.com/directory.
Freedom 560 with Ken Clark, today at noon on KLZ 560.
Hi, it's Dennis Miller inviting you to join me for an entertaining blend of politics and news of the day from my hopefully unique perspective. Plus, we'll have a red carpet list of celebrity guests who will grab and keep your attention. It's time well spent that you won't want back. It's that good. Listen for The Dennis Miller Show.
The Dennis Miller Show, weeknights at 10, right here on KLZ 560.
Everybody get up.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us. Fan Braggin Friday. It's the day we celebrate greatness in business by asking you to say something nice about somebody in business. And the number is easy to call.
855-FANBRAG, 855-326-2724. Program that into your phone right now, 855-FANBRAG, and set an alarm for every single Friday to call Fan Braggin Friday and say something nice about somebody else in business. I promise you it will change your business. When you are looking for good customer service, you're recognizing good customer service and fan bragging about good customer service. And because we have the internet right here in front of us, a lot of times we can look up some of that information for you. So even if you
lightning fingers.
It does. Even if you don't have their phone number, you don't remember their exact address, we've got the internet here. So don't let any excuses keep you from saying something nice about somebody else in business.
Let's see what Mary has to say. Mary is on the phone with us. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Angel and Eric. Happy Friday.
Right back
Happy
at
Friday
ya.
to you, Mary. Who you fan bragging about?
I want to rave about the fabulous folks at Basecamp. Basecamp is an online project management application that I've been using for about 4 years. However, I'm always trying out new systems in the pursuit of keeping my clients and myself organized. So I paused my Basecamp account while I took some time to investigate other options. They let you pause your account when you don't want to completely close it, but I didn't click all the way through, or something didn't take because a Basecamp auto charge payment went through last week. And because of the timing of the unexpected withdrawal and client payments still sitting in PayPal that hadn't transferred over to my business account yet, it ended up causing an overdraft over in the account that I had linked to Basecamp. So I went back in and checked the status of the account to pause it again, then contacted them to make sure it really was paused at this time. And I got a reply within less than an hour confirming that the account is paused, and they refunded the payment that hit a couple of days earlier, and they added a nice note saying that they refunded an additional $20 to help defray the overdraft fee because they hate those darned fees.
Wow.
So I was floored. Yeah, they went above and beyond in customer service.
Which we love that, right? You know, it's really easy, I think, you know, for companies to offer pretty decent customer service as long as everything's going fine. It's when we have the challenge that their true customer service skills really shine, because here they recognize this was something, and they truly, I mean, you know, you get somebody else on the phone in another company, and I'm like, sorry, lady, you didn't push enough buttons, and sorry you got that, you know, not my problem. What's that? Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Right.
But here was somebody who felt your pain, recognized that they could create a loyal customer and win you over just by taking care of a little detail. That's a fantastic fan brag, Mary. I appreciate that. Do you have contact information for Basecamp? Is that what it is?
I do.
Basecamp?
Probably their website is the easiest thing. It's BASECAMP, basecamp.com.
Basecamp management software, basecamp.com. Fantastic fan brag, as always. Mary, please tell our listeners what you do for a living.
I am an administrative and marketing consultant and owner of Here to Assist. I offer business support services to entrepreneurs such as speakers, authors, coaches, and consultants. By managing your administrative and online marketing needs, I help you step out of overwhelm and into your spotlight where you can shine. And during our initial consultation, I find out where your current needs and pain points are and let you know what I can take off your plate. My forte is social media marketing and desktop publishing, but I also handle the back-end administrative tasks, create opt-in forms, do website maintenance, and more. Plus, I have a community of over 300 talented virtual assistants to tap into for niche projects and can help manage those relationships.
Love that. Do you do Windows?
I need somebody to do my windows.
Oh, all right, just checking. So, Mary, tell our listeners how they get in contact with you.
You bet. You can follow me on Facebook, which is facebook.com /Here to Assist. That's the number 2.LLC. Or my website is Here to Assist, again, the number 2.com, where you can click on a link to schedule a complimentary 30-minute consultation.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. Well, you know what? We can all use more people around us, making sure that we shine, you know, and outsource some of that stuff that isn't your sweet spot. It's taking you way too much time. It's really on your plate, but it shouldn't be. And I think so often we hold on to things far too long. So, Mary, I appreciate. I'm looking at Basecamp's website, basecamp.com. Can you? I know it's kind of personal, but what's like your favorite thing that you use them for?
Oh my goodness, really it just helps to manage client projects and relationships. It's an easy snapshot view. There are a couple of different versions of Basecamp. I've seen some client versions that look different than mine, but when I go in, I have these little cards or boards where I make the project my client name, and it just helps me stay organized. It keeps everything in one place, so you're not searching for email. You can comment on the task right there within the project, so everything stays together.
Love it. I love it. Always looking for more ways to stay organized. Mary, your contact information one more time, please.
www.here2assist.com.
Here2assist.com. Mary, thanks for the call. We sure appreciate you. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. And, of course, you know that this hour of the Experience Pros radio show and Braggin Friday always brought to you by Binkley IT. Design, implement, support, serving churches and nonprofits with extreme customer service for over 15 years.
Binkley IT helps you solve the IT puzzle one piece at a time. Contact them at binkleyit.com or 720-254-1057.
When we return, Terry's up next. We've got open lines, 855-FANBRAG.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Make sure your marketing strategy includes search engine optimization and contact Colorado SEO at coloradoseo.com. You'll find a team of experts who have been connecting consumers online since 1996. You've created a commodity, now get found. coloradoseo.com, coloradoseo.com, or call 303-990-5934. Remember, billions are searching. Will they find you?
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner. 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C-Squared Computer Consulting. C-Squared is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C-Squared at 303-933-1113.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
You need more customers, and you need to keep the ones you already have. Listen and Save My Business is your answer to gaining and retaining clients without cold calling or chasing cold leads. Do business with people who like you and who already trust you. Listen and Save My Business is the book with easy-to-use checklists to bring more of the right customers into your sales process. Buy your copy of Listen and Save My Business from Amazon.com. These lists will save your business. Buy your copy of Listen and Save My Business today and grow your business the Experience Pros way.
I remember the moment. I'll never forget that moment.
Several of us were working to rescue family. The house collapsed on top of us. Trapped.
We had to use bees, heavy machinery, and massive trees and debris.
We got them out. We helped a lot of people. It felt good to know I could really make a difference.
Because I'm a citizen soldier in the National Guard.
Be there the moment the community needs you. Learn more at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Colorado National Guard. Aired by the Colorado Broadcasters Association and this station.
Every day, 21 veterans commit suicide. Last year, active duty suicides surpassed the number of combat deaths. You can help by donating to Freedom Service Dogs. They rescue dogs from local shelters and train them to be service dogs for these heroes. Donate today at freedomservicedogs.org.
John Rush, today at 2 on KLZ 560. The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Bros Radio Show. We're having way too much fun here in the studio. It is Fan Braggin Friday. And the number to call if you've got something to say nice about somebody else in business, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
It is so easy to say something nice. Kindness is so simple, but it does kind of change the way you think about business, actually going out of your way to say something nice about somebody else. So often we're kind of just going through our day and it's all about me, and we offer good customer service, and our company is this, and me. But when you take a minute and shine that light on somebody else, it is amazing what it will do for them and for you. So change your day, change your business model, and Fan Brag, 855-FAN BRAG.
All right, let's go to the phones again. Terry is on the line. Terry, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Angel.
Well, good morning. Who are you fan bragging about today?
Well, I want to tell you guys about somebody who saved my hide a couple of weeks back, and that is Stephen Lautzenheiser with 212 Degrees Restoration up in Fort Collins.
Ooh, we like it when somebody rescues you.
Right.
Oh, yeah. They do water damage cleanup, mold removal, and fire restoration services.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
That means you had a problem.
A couple weeks back, we had one heck of a hailstorm up in Fort Collins.
Oh, hail.
Lots of hail, lots of rain. And I ended up getting a phone call from the gal that I share office space with saying, your treatment room was flooded out. The carpets are soaked. The walls are soaked. We got to figure out what to do about this. And I said, well, I happen to know a guy. And so I called Stephen over at 212. And lo and behold, he said, I'll be there in 10 minutes. And no kidding, he was here in 10 minutes. And looked things over, checked out the walls, told us exactly where the walls were wet, where the walls were dry, what sort of percentage of humidity was within the drywall. I mean, the guy's got some really neat gadgets to determine exactly what the problem is.
Wow.
And within 2 hours, he had his guys in, taking care of the water, setting up blowers, and drying us out.
Wow, that was fast. And that's what you want. You've kind of got an emergency. I need you now. And so often we think, okay, well, my emergency isn't necessarily somebody else's emergency,
Right.
but it is in this case.
You bet.
All right, so
not only that, but he also gave us a pretty significant discount on the work that he did, which he didn't have to do, but he said, well, since you're Terry Fox, I'm going to give you a little bit of a break.
Oh.
Does the name Terry Fox, does that just mean discount in some other language I'm not familiar with?
I have no idea, but apparently, according to Mr. Lautzenheiser...
Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah. But he gave us a pretty significant break on the work, and the work was done over the weekend, and we got dried out, and business was back to normal by Monday.
Terry, I love this story. 212 Restoration. Do you have contact information for them?
You bet. You can go to their website, which is 212restoration.com, or you can give them a call at 970-482-2320. 970-482-2320, and I looked them up on the interweb here, went to their website at 212restoration.com. They're also servicing Wyoming residents as well, and they've got a number for them. Since we broadcast out there, let's give them the Wyoming number as well, 307-721-2030. Terry, fantastic fan brag. I'm sorry for your damage, but I'm glad that they took great care of you in an expeditious way. Can you tell our listeners who is Terry Fox and what does he say? I mean, do. That's the eternal question, isn't it? What is a fox?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Well, who I am, I'm actually your friendly neighborhood needle swinger. And what I mean by that is I'm a licensed acupuncturist. I own Artesian Spring Oriental Medicine up in Fort Collins. And I get people out of pain. That's what I like doing.
I
I never heard it called a needle swinger before, but I do know that if you are living with chronic pain or even just something that has recently come up, acupuncture it's amazing what it can do for you. So give some contact information for how we get a hold of the Terry Fox.
Well, you can either call me at 970-633-0199, or if you want some in-depth information about who I am, what I do, and how acupuncture can help you, you can visit my website, which is www.artesianspringom.com.
artesianspringom.com. Terry is a proud member of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, way up there in Fort Collins, does a fantastic job. And Terry, nothing on this show is scripted. We don't plan it. We don't. We just wait for the phones to ring and see what happens. But in our mailbox today came this, and since you're on the phone, we thought we'd share it with you. This from Nikki. Nikki says, I'd like to brag about my acupuncturist, Terry Fox. I've attached a review for you to read on the radio. I live in Louisville, but drive to Fort Collins to see Terry. It's very well worth the drive. I first went to him after 15 months of treatment for tennis elbow, which either had not done much good or had been made it worse. The second physical therapist I went to knew that the problem was protective involuntary muscle contractions, which were keeping it from healing, but she couldn't stop them. Terry is the only one who's been able to really relax my arm so that it can heal. He also is great for colds, allergies, etc. Angel and Eric, thanks for your radio programs. Terry rocks, and that's from Nikki. There's a fan bragging story.
What do you think, Terry?
You bet. I love Nikki. She's definitely one of my great patients, and that kind of took me by surprise this morning.
Well, every so often the timing works out so that we get to surprise the callers, and it worked out today, Terry. We're so glad that you're a part of our directory, the Extreme Customer Service Directory in Northern Colorado, rocking it up there. And give your contact phone number one more time, please.
Sure. It's 970-633-0199.
Terry, thanks for the call. We appreciate you. And this hour of Fan Braggin Friday has been brought to you by Binkley IT. Design, implement, support. They've been serving churches and nonprofits with extreme customer service for over 15 years.
They're going to help you solve your IT puzzle one piece at a time. They're awesome.
Yes, they
just
are.
Give them a call. If you're having issues, you want to have just an IT person on call for your entire office. BinkleyIT.com or 720-254-1057.
Fan bragging is easy. It's as simple as saying something nice about somebody else in business. Maybe it's your favorite restaurant. Maybe it's your favorite acupuncturist. Maybe it is your favorite radio host or hosts. Or maybe not.
Well, no, you're not
You're
fan
looking
bragging
at me in
about
that
us.
tone of voice.
Don't fan brag about us. Fan brag about somebody else.
Somebody could fan brag about somebody else that they like on the radio.
No, they're not allowed to fan brag about me because it makes me cry.
Somebody else on the radio.
Oh, you can fan brag about Eric.
Right.
I didn't even think of
or
that.
somebody else on the radio. Just saying. What? We got to take quick station ID. When we come back, a whole nother fan bragging hour of Fan Bragging Friday. Coming up next, you're listening to Angel and Eric on the most positive business talk show in America.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
Bob Duca, today at 3 on KLZ 560.
Field Guide to the Gross Emitter. A gross emitter is a car that spews out offensive, nauseating exhaust smoke at a high rate, also known as a junker, rattle trap, rust bucket, heat. A single gross emitter can pollute 100 times more than a new car. Why go through all the inconvenience of selling or trading in your gross emitter? After all, that old car will just continue to grossly emit. It's so much easier for you to simply donate your polluting clunker to the nonprofit Clear the Air Foundation. Your unpleasant, odoriferous hunk of junk will be crushed and recycled, so its acrid exhaust will never again darken our skies or our lungs. That way, we can all breathe a bit easier. To learn how to make gross emitters an endangered species, visit cleartheairfoundation.org. You may qualify for a tax deduction as well. That's cleartheairfoundation.org, an initiative of the Colorado Automobile Dealers Association, aired in cooperation with the Colorado Broadcasters Association and this station.
KLZ AM 560, KLZ HD Denver. Listen live at KLZ560radio.com. KLZ 560, a Crawford Broadcasting God and Country station.
This is the Blaze Radio News. I'm John DeMaster. French troops are in Mali following up on Thursday's plane crash.
One of the black boxes from the Air Algeria flight now in the hands of French military. While bad weather is likely the cause of that crash, France ruling nothing out. The crash killing 116 people, nearly half of the passengers were from France.
That's the Blaze Radio's Cassie Wilson. Secretary of State John Kerry in Cairo meeting with UN Chief Ban Ki-moon and Egypt's foreign minister, pushing for a week-long pause in the fighting between Israel and Hamas, a deal still not being reached.
7 yeas, 4 nays.
A House committee clearing a bill authorizing a lawsuit against President Obama to go to the House floor probably early next week. Texas Republican Congressman Pete Sessions.
The resolution would authorize the Speaker of the House to file a lawsuit against the President on behalf of the House of Representatives for failing to faithfully execute the law.
This is news on the Blaze Radio Network.
Everyone is making the switch to the Blaze to make it their source for the truth. Why not make it your source for the truth? Make theblaze.com your homepage for news that the other outlets won't even touch. Subscribe to The Blaze TV at theblaze.com/TV or on Dish Network and get access to original programming like For the Record, the show that exposes what's really going on that the government doesn't want you to know. And Real News, the daily conversation on the topics of the day that matter most. Check out the Blaze Radio Network at theblaze.com/radio with original shows like Buck Sexton, The Morning Blaze with Doc Thompson, Pat and Stu, and Jay Severin. Or, if you need something to hold in your hands, subscribe to the Blaze magazine. So basically, anywhere you need to go, you can take the truth with you by taking the Blaze with you. This is the Blaze. Truth lives here. So just to recap, anywhere you need to go, you can take the truth with you by taking the Blaze with you. Find out all the ways at theblaze.com.
Grassroots Radio Colorado with Chris Cook this afternoon at 5 on KLZ 560.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Yes, it is. It is Fan Braggin Friday all across this great land of ours. People are learning how to say something nice about somebody else in business. We call it a fan brag.
It is a fan brag, and you can fan brag for free by calling our toll-free number, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. You can also post your fan bragging stories on our Facebook wall. Go to facebook.com/experiencepros and write in a fan brag. Even if you called in your fan brag, you can also write in your fan brag and tag the business you're fan bragging about. Great for social media, PR, and where you go, your brand follows.
Absolutely. Let's go to the phones. Daryl is calling in. Daryl, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Well, thank you.
Daryl, very nice to have you on the show. What's your fan bragging story?
I would like to fan brag about Donald Graham and his amazing invention, the Easy Guardian.
The Easy Guardian?
Yes. Donald Graham was in a horrible accident, a construction accident years ago, and he almost lost both of his arms below the elbow. And then instead of just not doing anything about it, he decided to invent an amazing invention that helps people stop from slipping on their ladders, and it's called the Easy Guardian. And it literally can save lives if you work in roofing or construction or you're an insurance adjuster. It's just an amazing invention.
You know what? What did they say?
what's that mother of invention? Like
necessity.
Necessity. There you go. Mother of invention. And so here was somebody who had a terrible accident from being on a roof, and it is pretty dangerous. You hear all the time how dangerous it is to climb up on a ladder to get on your roof, you know, hanging Christmas lights and cleaning your gutters and whatnot. And there are people that do this professionally. They're up on roofs all day long, every single day. And so this invention that has been created is truly saving lives. This safety device, it's kind of amazing when you see it, because it allows you to put a ladder on the roof. Am I right? Am I right there, Daryl?
Well, it's actually quite cool. Yeah, it wedges between the ladder and the gutter of the roof, so it prevents it from slipping or moving or, you know, anything like that while you're way up high on a ladder. I mean, it's simple, but yet no one's thought of it before. You know, it's just amazing.
Well, and it is saving lives, and it is an amazing tool. Of course, we know Don as well, and it's a fantastic fan brag. And an important point that if you're going to get on your ladder up on the roof, you need one of these Easy Guardian ladder safety devices from SafeProGuard.com. Do you have contact information beyond what I just gave?
Well, yeah, you just go to SafeProGuard.com. Or you can read Don's construction safety blog at laddersafetyprofessor.com.
Well, I'm at safeproguard.com right now, and apparently in the industry, this is called a double pool. And so if you are familiar with that, then you definitely need this Easy Garden ladder safety device. But it says that 75 to 100 roofers die every year because of an accident on the roof. That's significant, and this is going to stop that from happening. SafeProGuard.com. Save somebody's life. If you know somebody who has to get up on a ladder, make sure that they know about SafeProGuard, the Easy Guardian ladder safety device. Daryl, thanks so much for the fan brag about Don, and just the fact that he took something that really could have been a real tragedy, and instead of woe is me, is doing something about it. So kudos to Don for that, to invent something. We all think we've got these great ideas, but to actually take it to market, get it done and take it to market is very impressive. So
absolutely. Cool. Daryl, what do you do for a living?
I run an inbound marketing agency, which is in short, we try to find your target market on the internet and bring the right people in and capture the leads and nurture them and help you expand and grow your business with all the tools available on the internet.
All the tools available on the internet? Really?
Yes.
Yes. I was going to say, the answer is yes.
I haven't thought of one yet that I leave out, really, but yeah.
I love it. I love it. And Daryl, do you have contact information for our listeners if they want all the tools of the internet?
Sure. You can call me at 303-353-4354 or visit my website at Stern, STERN, DMB, as in design, market, brand, or dogmarriedboy.com.
You know what, I'll tell you what, when it comes to the internet, we're all so confused. I mean, there's so many options, and, we all know we can do better using our online marketing, especially inbound marketing, bringing people to us. We can all do better. There are too many things to choose from. It is quite the jungle out there, so make sure that you've got a great navigator that's going to help you through all of that. Daryl Stern DMB. We love what you do. Just go take a look, follow him, look him up on Twitter, and see for yourself. It's not like, here, I think I might have a kind of a good idea and I might dabble in it. You are not a dabbler, Daryl.
And if you want to check out Daryl Stern, you can also check him out on the Extreme Customer Service Directory, because guess what? He's the real deal. We have done the vetting for you, and we know he's got great customer service. Daryl, thanks for the call.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. And, you guys are the best.
Well, we think that of you as well. When we return, we'll be talking to Cheryl. She's got a fan bragging story for us. Do you have a story for us? 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Stop calling around looking for the best mortgage rates and call ALMC Mortgage. ALMC Mortgage matches you with the right mortgage for your needs every single time. Now's the right time to finance. Call ALMC Mortgage today at 303-696-6933. 303-696-6933. Check out today's current rates and questions you should ask about your mortgage at almcmortgage.com. almcmortgage.com.
LMB number 100020422, NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
Testosterone therapy. We've all heard about the benefits, but which method is safe? Hi, this is Dr. Gary Donovitz. At BioT Medical, we've developed the most effective way to balance your hormones. And unlike synthetic shots, gels, and creams that come with many negative and dangerous side effects, bioidentical natural testosterone pellets are safe and beneficial to the heart, bones, brain, and prostate. Go to biotmedical.com. That's BIOTE medical.com. BioT, the right choice, the safe choice.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event. ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Are you an expert? At Experience Pros, we feature the best in business, and we're looking for industry experts to share tips with our audience. If you're an expert who offers great customer service and you'd like to be a part of the Experience Pros radio show, click on the radio interview request at experiencepros.com. We want our audience to hear from you. Go to experiencepros.com and fill out the radio interview request and start spreading the news that you're going to be on the radio.
If you have an old car that spews out stinky exhaust smoke, donate it to the Clear the Air Foundation. Learn more at cleartheairfoundation.org. Sponsored by the Colorado Automobile Dealers Association and aired in cooperation with the Colorado Broadcasters Association and this station.
The Dennis Miller Show, tonight at 10 on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Mamma mia, welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show. Very nice to have you along with us, and of course we've got Angel's favorite music going on.
I was able to go see the tribute band to ABBA last night at Red Rocks thanks to my friend Brian Hart over at Framed Art, who is sponsoring the tribute band series at Red Rocks this summer. So yes, they were here last night. Yes, there was dancing.
Yes, there was dancing. Hey, let's go back to the phones. It's Fan Braggin Friday, the day we celebrate greatness in business. If you've got a great Fan Braggin story, we'd love to hear you as well. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Cheryl is on the line. Cheryl, welcome to the Experience Pros radio show.
Howdy.
Howdy. I love that. I love that. Who are you fan bragging about?
Yeehaw.
Oh, Eric and Angel, you always make me laugh.
Nice.
I want to tell you about Claudia James.
All right.
Claudia James is an independent hairstylist. I've been going to her for several years. And what I really appreciate about Claudia, the last couple times I've gone in, I say, Claudia, I'm just tired of dealing with this hair. I just want such and such a cut. And she is so genuine and looks at you and in a very nice way says, let me talk to you about what I think is the best haircut for you. Instead of just saying what you want to hear, She has a great way of delivering good advice and doing what's best for you, not just what you're feeling like that day.
Totally love that. Do you think she could help me?
You know, Eric,
No.
she could shave your head.
Well, okay, all right, that might help. Claudia James, hairstylist. Do you have contact information for this Wonder Woman of great advice?
I do have contact information for Claudia. She is in the Phoenix Salon Suites at County Line and University. The address is 2030 County Line Road.
All right.
And her phone number is 720-220-6882.
Isn't it funny, Cheryl? We'll see somebody else. We'll see a picture of somebody else. We'll see something in a magazine, and we take it into our hairstylist and say, "I want to look like this," and she's like, "Yeah, you don't have that kind of hair. You don't have that shaped face. Your hair will never do that." But we get so disappointed. So it's really nice when you've got somebody who actually knows hair, knows style, recognizes, okay, this is what's going to look good on you, and this is the style for you. You don't have to try and mimic and be somebody else. You be you, right, Cheryl?
Absolutely, and that is what Claudia does. And she was actually trained in New York. We have a real uptown New York hairdresser who is down to earth right here in South Denver.
Ooh, well, that's fabulous. Phone number one more time for her.
720-220-6882.
Fantastic. I love that. Now, Cheryl, you know how this works. We ask you to say something about yourself as well. Tell our listeners what you do for a living.
We are, and I say we because it's my husband and I and our great staff, we are BizCard Express Centennial. And we take care of your printing visibility needs.
All right, so BizCard Express in Centennial, taking care of printing visibility needs. I like that. And how do we get in contact with you?
You can call us at 303-771-2244.
One more time.
303-771-2244.
Well, I'll tell you what, BizCard Express is competing for the Denver A-List right now and would appreciate your votes for the Denver A-List competition. How you doing in the ranks? How many? How do you know? I mean, can you tell? Do you know where you're at placement-wise with the Denver?
We need a little bit of help in there. I don't remember exactly where we're at, but keep pitching it on Facebook and some other places. And we just appreciate all of our fellow Experience Pros folks who have voted for us, and I voted for our fellow folks as well, and I make sure to put Experience Pros in the little box when I vote for another member.
I saw that, and it's so fun to see the Experience Pros members supporting each other. Well, we would love for our listeners to support our members as well. BizCard Express gets fan bragged about all the time. You can read their testimonials. Just walk into their store, and you'll know why they are so much fun to work with, and they just get the job done. They're fun, but they work hard. They're professional. You're going to love the work they do for you, and we would appreciate it if you go to the Denver A-List and vote for our friends over at BizCard Express. Cheryl, I really appreciate the fan brag today.
Awesome. Great to talk with you.
Right back at you. Folks, we have to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we've got Evan up next, and then followed by Adam. It looks like we've got one phone line open, and we'd love to hear from you. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
When you work from home, you run the risk of setting up a makeshift workspace in the corner or somewhere off to the side of your bedroom. It's not really a home office. It just happens to be your office at home. Let Helene's Designs help you create a productive workspace that transforms you from hobbyist into an innovative CEO ready to be featured in a magazine spread. Take charge of your home office and call Helene's Designs. You're the CEO. Make sure your home office looks like it. 720-233-7302. 720-233-7302.
If selling is important to your bottom line in business, and it is, then how you sell is more important than what you sell. If your sales approach is old school and outdated, you're leaving money on the table. Sales expert Liz Wendling will absolutely help you update your sales language and transform your sales results. Stop sounding like everyone else in your industry and stand out, not blend in. Liz can show you how. Every minute you delay, you're losing money. Call Liz Wendling today, 303-988-9157, or visit online at evolvedselling.com.
Are you one of the lucky ones that's ambushed in the middle of the night by gout? Well, you're not alone.
Millions of people struggle with gout these days, but there's one person who can help. Former gout sufferer and certified nutritionist Bert Middleton, the Gout Killer, is here to help. Get Bert's free weekly newsletter and free yourself from the evil clutches of gout forever. Search for Bert, B-E-R-T, on the Extreme Customer Service Directory at experiencepros.com and get on with getting gout free. Get the gout out.
Attention business owners, if you're waiting 30 to 60 days or more to get paid, Riviera Finance can turn your invoices into immediate cash flow. Let them help. Their process is simple and no debt is created. Riviera Finance is located right here in Denver. They've been helping companies across the U.S. for over 40 years. So if you bill on credit but need better cash flow, call Jack Loudon at Riviera Finance now at 303-409-7706. That's 303-409-7706. Or visit RivieraFinance.com.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
Tell your staff to tune in daily to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Business training and inspiration from national experts are here for you every day on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Start your week off by learning a great new business skill. Tune in midweek to boost your positive attitude and be sure to always end your week with Braggin Friday. The Experience Pros Radio Show is here for you every day, changing the way people treat people in business. Join the revolution and tune in to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Weekday business training designed to inspire you to get your business right.
Dennis Miller here. Be sure to tune in for the Dennis Miller Show, where we talk politics, entertainment, and everything in between. Our guests are the best you'll hear on radio. It's radio you can trust, right here on the Dennis Miller Show.
Tonight at 10 p.m., it's the Dennis Miller Show, right here on KLZ 560.
Wake up with Randy Corcoran, early mornings at 5 on KLZ 560.
Awesome.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
This here's a tale for all the fellas. Try to do what those ladies tell us. Get shot down because you're overzealous. Play hard to get females.
You mind? You got a show to do.
What about them busting the move?
You are busting a movie. I think you're going to bust that chair.
Come on now.
That chair is making noises and moving in ways that chair was not meant to do. You can bust a move, but maybe you should stand up before you bust my chair.
I can't stand it. My earphones aren't long enough, but that's okay because it's Braggin Friday, and we've got lines full.
Full lines. If you get a voicemail, a busy signal, anything like that, hang up and call back until you get our producer, Charlie, on the line. The phone number is 855-FAM-BRAG. As soon as somebody hangs up, that's your clue, or your cue, to call us and say something nice about somebody else. So let's try and get through some of these fan brags and stop dancing.
I can't help it. Evan, I just can't help but dance, brother, but we'd love to hear your story. What you got on Braggin Friday today?
Well, I am calling to fan brag about Alex Morris with Truemaker Outfitters.
Truemaker Outfitters. All right. Tell us a little bit about it.
And Truemaker, basically what they do is they do custom-made shirts. And I met with Alex this week and got some really great custom-fit shirts that they're having basically tailored for me. I've never been able to find a shirt that really fit really well off the rack, and I finally found somebody who can make a great shirt for me, that's going to fit, that looks good, and it was just a great experience. They come out, they show you the different patterns, they measure you, they give you all the different options, and make the shirts for you.
Well, how fancy.
That, right?
I know that's fancy to think that you had shirts custom designed for you. That's taking it up a notch. And you know they're going to fit. They're going to fit well. You're going to wear them. And you probably look a little fancier when you wear a custom fitted shirt. Why
She's
are you
looking at me
laughing
that way. No, you're looking at me. You look a little fancier, Eric.
Yeah. We need the
Right.
contact information in super fast.
For Truemaker.
Oh, you can get a hold of Alex at 720-937-5449.
Give that number one more time.
720-937-5449.
Fantastic. That is Alex Morris at Truemaker Custom Shirts. Fantastic fan brag. Love that, Evan. Tell our listeners what you do for a living.
I represent U.S. Health Advisors, and we provide the only comprehensive health insurance plan in Colorado that is outside of any of the healthcare mandates. So we're able to provide a 3-year rate lock on your health insurance. We provide the largest preferred provider organization doctor network in the state. So when I say you can keep your doctor, I mean it.
Oh, now you got our attention.
You're not, you're the only one who says that and actually means it, Evan. It's very sad.
All right, Evan, so where do we contact you?
I can be contacted at 303-210-3826.
303-210-3826. Evan with U.S. Health Advisors. I love this fan brag, and I love the fact that you keep your word, Evan. That's a good and important thing. Thanks for the call, brother.
Yep, and I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm going to be at the Epic Summer event on Thursday.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have a booth, so if you want to come out and find out how you can save money on your health insurance, I'd love to talk to you.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Well, we're going to be there, too. The Epic Summer Summit going on Thursday, July 31st from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Inverness Hotel and Golf Center. You can get your tickets. They're only $25. Not only will you get great food, networking, a vision workshop, but you're going to get to meet Evan and get your questions answered about your healthcare insurance. Evan, I appreciate you so much. Thanks for the fan brag.
Great. You have a great weekend.
Absolutely, and we'll jump right over to Adam, who is calling in with another fan bragging story. Adam, welcome to the show.
Hey, guys, how you doing this fine Friday?
Well, we are doing fantastic. Eric thinks he can chair dance, and now this...
Dude, I was totally rocking it.
Now this chair is being all squeaky, and every time he moves, it's really distracting. So I need you to keep my attention. Who are you fan bragging about?
Well, before I do that, I just got to say, bust a move, Eric. I got to support John.
Adam,
you know that I can, brother.
work with me. Work with me.
Bust a move, my man.
All right.
All right, I'm calling to fan brag about Vincent Grandy with Caldwell Banker Residential Real Estate. He's part of the Mile High Denver home team off of the Golden Triangle off 6th Avenue. My wife and I have started searching for a house very recently, and we've heard all the stories about people putting in multiple offers on multiple homes, and it's becoming a very big bidding war that was very difficult and stressful. So we went into this expecting to find a few places we liked. And the first place we found we really fell in love with, we told our realtor Vince to go ahead and put that offer in, expecting that we had another offer against us and we may not win. He put some language in there to say $2,000 over best offer up to a certain amount. And our offer was accepted the same day that we put it in. By 10:30 that night, his knowledge and expertise had our contract accepted the day we put it in.
Wow.
And it couldn't have happened more perfectly for what we were looking for.
Wow. So you're moving.
Yes, we're closing August 22nd on the new house, and there's still a few things to do with paperwork, but it's a lot of dotting I's and crossing T's, and Vincent has made it something I understand, something I'm able to, ask as many questions as I need to make sure I know what's going on. And it's been a pleasant experience, which I've heard from others it isn't always. So I'm really blessed and lucky to have a realtor who's really been on top of it to such a level.
You know what? You do. You need somebody. It can be very frustrating. It's very emotional. There's a lot of waiting. There's a lot of wondering. There's just so much emotion involved in all of that. And so when you've got somebody that you just know you can trust, you can relax, they've got this, they're taking care of you, it makes all the difference in the world. Well, congratulations on getting your offer accepted on finding your new happy home for you and your family. Do you have contact information?
I do. His phone number, yes, Vincent's information is 303-931-5227 to reach him by phone. You can also email him at vincent@vincentgrandy, spelled Grandi.com. FanBrag.com.
Well, and tell him you heard about him from Adam's Fan Brag, and it means a lot to us. We've got so many people to choose from when it comes to doing business, and when you know somebody else has had a good experience,
right,
it takes that trust level right up there. So tell Vincent that Adam fan bragged about him. Now, Adam, tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
Absolutely. I work with small businesses to take care of their payroll and payroll taxes, or as I like to say, I keep them from having a personal relationship with the tax man.
You know what? It's so funny. I love when you say that because we are all about the relationship here, about building those relationships, except for that one.
Right.
Exactly. That's the one relationship nobody wants to have in a close fashion. So we make sure that your taxes for your payroll are paid on time, paid accurately, and able to be done without you as a business owner having to spend a lot of time worrying about it or working on it.
You know, I heard a really...
in fact, we're running...
Go ahead. No, go ahead. You finish.
I was going to say we're having a special promotion right now, in fact, because this time of year, a lot of people put things on the back burner and they wait. And one of the questions we like to ask a lot is, why wait? So we're running a 30-day promotion for business owners who have put things on the back burner with their payroll. And if they sign up with us before August 30th, we'll give them their first month at no cost.
No cost?
AKA free, the best thing in the world.
All right, give that contact information, Adam.
Absolutely. You can call me at 720-505-4446 or email me at akemper@altitudepayroll.com.
One more time on your phone number, please, Adam.
Absolutely. 720-505-4446.
Adam, I was talking to a business owner recently, and they actually were locked out of their retail space, all for a tax lien of a bill that was less than $500. So,
the IRS doesn't play.
They do not mess around. So give that phone number for Altitude Payroll one more time.
Absolutely. 720-505-4446. And I'm happy to help anyone with those payroll needs to keep the doors open without the IRS having a relationship.
Get your first month free. Contact Adam right away. Adam, thanks so much. We sure appreciate the call.
Thank you. It was great to talk with you guys. Enjoy the beautiful Colorado weather this weekend.
I'm busting a move. Folks, when we come back, Bert is up next. If you'd like to call in your Fan Bragging story, we'd love to share it with our listeners as well. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
3 major networks have joined forces to create one epic event to keep your business on track through the summer. On July 31st, join the Connecting Experts, Experience Pros radio show, Infinite Nation, and the best professionals in Denver at the Inverness Hotel from 4 to 7 p.m. You'll be networking, connecting, and keeping your goals on track. Vendors can sign up to participate for only $249 by calling Penny at 303-220-0366. That's 303-220-0366. And tickets for the Epic Summer Summit are $25. They can be purchased online at infinitenation.com. We'll see you at the Epic Summer Summit on July 31st.
When you need a medical expert witness or someone to consult in your medical cases, you need MediPro Solutions. Let's face it, attorneys are busy and typically don't have the time to research the details of the medical aspects of every case. At MediPro Solutions, your medical legal consulting firm, they take care of every detail, leaving you and your lawyers to focus on the law. MediPro Solutions is owned and operated by licensed and board-certified physicians. When your case is on the line, call MediPro Solutions, 303-502-6735. That's 303-502-6735. Or online at mediprosolutions.com.
Do you want to meet some new people, make some great connections, and network with other business owners? Call me, Penny, today at 303-220-0366 or go to theconnectingexperts.com. Connecting people to people.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
Camp Experience has a schedule full of keynote presentations, workshops, networking activities, boutique shopping, spa services, and amazing adventures. Workshops include topics such as leadership, success skills, creative thinking, and optimum health. Sign up at campexperience.com for a one-of-a-kind annual retreat on September 19th through 21st at Cheyenne Mountain Resort. Sign up today at campexperience.com.
Online searching is one way to find a good company, but an even better way is to choose the companies that are listed on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. This elite list of companies have one thing in common. They offer extreme customer service. Their customers are bragging about them, and that's what sets them apart. Trust the companies listed on the Extreme Customer Service Directory to take care of you. Extreme Customer Service Directory at experiencepros.com/directory. experiencepros.com/directory.
Freedom 560 with Ken Clark is coming up at noon on KLZ 560.
Hi, it's Dennis Miller inviting you to join me for an entertaining blend of politics and news of the day from my hopefully unique perspective. Plus, we'll have a red carpet list of celebrity guests who will grab and keep your attention. It's time well spent that you won't want back. It's that good. Listen for The Dennis Miller Show.
The Dennis Miller Show, weeknights at 10, right here on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a fan bragging story of great customer service on Facebook.com/Experience Pros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks so much for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. It's Fan Braggin Friday. That's the day that we celebrate greatness on the radio.
So easy for you to say something nice about somebody else in business. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. You can fan brag about anybody. If you had good customer service, we want to hear about it. You can always go online and be negative, and negative is so easy to share. You want to do something really revolutionary? Say something nice. Give somebody a kindness kiss. Kindness is so simple. Bert, welcome to the show.
Hey, good morning.
Hi, Bert. What's your fan bragging story?
Well, I had so much fun last weekend. Last Sunday, I was down in Taos, New Mexico, at Taos Ski Valley. I used to live down there, and I went down to see some family and some friends, and we ended up going up to Taos Ski Valley to get on their new downhill mountain biking trails. And oh my goodness!
Okay, so
they do a great job.
They have they're not skiing because it's summertime, and they have downhill mountain biking trails.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they've cut a couple of really killer new trails on there where you're just flying ramp to ramp and going around these berms and just going crazy, and it's really my thing. I love mountain biking.
That sounds so scary.
It was so much fun. They did such a good job creating the trails. But, you know, what was really outstanding about it was that the people who were running the lifts and putting our bikes on the lift to get them up to the top were so nice and so courteous and so and helped us and were just so great about the whole experience of just getting us up the hill. That was the first part. But then my buddy Dean was having these problems with his tire. Man, he had 3 flat tires, and every time there were these like mountain bike ski patrol type girls who came by with you know, they didn't have a patch kit, but they had an extra tube, and they gave us some tubes and said, okay, when you get to the bottom, just go into the little bike shop there and tell them Rachel gave you a tube and pay for it right there, and then I'll go back down later. So everything from start to finish, from getting us up the hill, from taking care of our problems in the middle of the hill to getting back down to the bottom of the hill, the staff was just outstanding. They were as good, if not better, than the killer trails that they had made on Taos Ski Valley.
And that's,
so I had to talk about that.
All right, so do you have contact information for Taos Ski Valley?
You know, the easiest thing to do is to go to skitaos.org, and you can read all about it.
You know what? You are just living life to the fullest, Bert. Every time you call in with a Fan Braggin story, and again, thank you so much for being a kindness captain and calling in regularly with Fan Braggin stories. But you have this adventurous life. You just have this spirit for living that I think, you know, you've got probably more adventure in your little finger than some of us have. And we all want to be like you, Bert, when we grow up. But I know that some of our listeners are just living their life with a significant amount of pain, and they can't even imagine doing something like that. I mean, they're just having a hard time getting through their day. Bert, tell our listeners what you did that is so amazing and life-changing for your customers.
Well, you know, I'm just basically I'm just your basic superhero. When it gets right down to it,
you are.
I'm the gout killer.
The gout killer.
or at least I am to lots of people who really struggle with that kind of pain that you get when you get gout. So I'm a certified nutritionist, and what I really love to do is work with people one-on-one to coach and consult with them about what they can do to live gout-free. But something that I've been able to help thousands of people with all over the world is that I've come up with a couple of different things. My ebook that I call Kill Your Gout Now, which helps you get out of a gout attack now, and my Kill Your Gout for Good video-based program, which then teaches you everything you need to do to stop getting gout in your life at all. So that's what I do. I'm the gout killer.
You know, and you do such an amazing thing for people, because I know they've tried so many things. They've lived with this. They really don't know that they just kind of get so frustrated because they think this is going to be the rest of for the rest of their life, and it just doesn't have to be. And so you hear from Bert. He is a regular feature here on the Experience Pros radio show. Every Monday morning he calls in with some health tips. He's a kindness captain, regularly calling in with a Fan Braggin story. And he has, if you've gone to our Extreme Customer Service Directory and you've looked through some of our listings from some of our members, he has one of the most impressive listing sites, the most active, the most visited sites that we have on the Extreme Customer Service Directory because of the promotions that he offers to our clients. So tell our listeners how they can best get in touch with you, Bert.
Well, as you kind of just said, the best place to go is to my listing on the Extreme Customer Service Directory on experiencepros.com. You know, I have a really cool website that I've been that I can brag about Daryl Stern a little bit, because he's been helping me get that thing all tuned up and just really looking good and working good. And that is thegoutkiller.com. And if people want to just call me directly, which I love it when they do, is 970-485-5955.
Give that phone number one more time, please.
970-485-5955.
Brilliant fan brag. Love the enthusiasm in your voice. Always, Bert. It's great to talk with you. Sure appreciate the call. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you. Have a great weekend.
And let's go to Drew on the phone lines. Drew, welcome to the Experience Pros radio show.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good, Drew. How are you?
Doing good. It's a great Friday.
Nice. It is always a great Friday. It's Fan Braggin Friday. Do you have a Fan Braggin story for us?
Yes. I'd love to brag about a company called Shift Boutique Workspaces.
Shift Boutique Workspaces. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, they have been phenomenal. It's kind of a co-working space. They also have offices. I go in there like 2 to 3 times a week. It's a great professional space to bring clients into to get a lot of work done. They also have a lot of perks such as free coffee, free beer even, free workout room. They have yoga classes and boot camp classes. It's just a great place, and they really took care of me this week because they have a little construction going on next door, and it kind of got a little bit loud at certain times, and so I kind of had to say something. So they were so kind to put me into like my own little office that wasn't rented out right now. So they just go really go out of their way to make me happy for sure.
Well, you know what? You love that when somebody goes out of their way and makes somebody feel special, a little valued. I think that it's so easy to take it from here was a normal, regular customer service experience to something somebody's willing to fan brag about. And we talk about being remarkable, and you know you're being remarkable when people remark about you,
right?
Just as Drew is doing. Do you have contact information?
I do, yes. They can be found online at shiftworkspaces.com.
Shiftworkspaces.com. Go ahead.
The phone number is 303-355-5353.
Give that number one more time, please, Drew.
303-355-5353.
Fantastic. Shiftworkspaces.com. Shift Boutique Workspaces. Great options. I heard him say free beer.
You know what? I knew you were going to latch on to that.
That's all I heard.
Now, okay, so how did you find out about them in the first place? Do you remember?
I think I did a drive-by. They have a convenient location at 383 Corona. So it's I'm kind of driving down that street all the time. So I think that's how I first learned about it, just kind of driving by. And I was looking for that kind of thing.
Nice.
I remember when we opened up our first business checking account, I was looking for a business checking account, and I didn't know where to go. And all of a sudden, I'm in a parking lot, and there was this big sign on a bank that we do business checking accounts. And isn't it funny when you put it out there when you're looking for something, it shows up right in front of you?
Yep.
All right, Drew, tell our listeners, if you will, please, what you do for a living.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a little bit of a counselor. So I counsel poor performing websites how to achieve more. And so there's basically five things. There's 3 positive things and 2 negative things that we kind of work through. We work through motivation, value, incentive on the positive side. And then on the negative side, kind of work through anxieties and friction. Not every website out there is performing as well as it could.
Well, I like that.
I believe that.
And you need a counselor, right? Drew, what's your phone number?
That's right. My number is 303-783-5760.
And is there a website we can look you up on?
I do have a website. It's ctaalliance.com. CTA is Call to Action Alliance.com.
ctaalliance.com. That's Drew.
I know. I'm like, make an appointment for your website to talk to somebody about their low performance and help them to be all they can be in life. How about that, Drew?
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, low-performing website is unnecessary. You don't have to do that anymore. Drew, thanks for the call, man. We appreciate you on Braggin Friday. You are listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C-Squared Computer Consulting. C-Squared is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C-Squared at 303-933-1113.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner. 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
You need more customers, and you need to keep the ones you already have. List that Save My Business is your answer to gaining and retaining clients without cold calling or chasing cold leads. Do business with people who like you and who already trust you. List that Save My Business is the book with easy-to-use checklists to bring more of the right customers into your sales process. Buy your copy of List That Save My Business from Amazon.com. These lists will save your business. Buy your copy of List That Save My Business today and grow your business the Experience Pros way.
Make sure your marketing strategy includes search engine optimization and contact Colorado SEO at coloradoseo.com. You'll find a team of experts who have been connecting consumers online since 1996. You've created a commodity, now get found. coloradoseo.com. coloradoseo.com or call 303-990-5934. Remember, billions are searching. Will they find you?
I'll never forget that moment. It's not as long as my first call ever as a member of the National Guard.
When we got to the armory, they briefed us on the wildfires. They were getting dangerously close to homes.
Helicopters were flying out to drop water on fires. Guys in the unit preparing for firefighting with local fire. At that moment, I got my first taste of just how important the Guard is to my community.
See how the Guard can be an important part of your life at NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Colorado National Guard, aired by the Colorado Broadcasters Association and this station.
At highway speeds, the average text takes your eyes off the road for about 5 seconds. That's enough time to travel the length of a football field. Stop texts, stopwrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Wake up with Randy Corcoran, early mornings at 5 on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Because I'm
Weird Al Yankovic, boy, he is number one on the Billboard charts today. Number one.
The man is so tacky.
He is tacky, and boy, what a great story. His career's been revived. He's coming out with these great parodies. Of course, we all love the parodies. Anybody who's 40 years old knows Weird Al.
Yeah, absolutely. We grew up with him, and it's always been fun when he took some of the songs that were popular and gave them some fun new lyrics, always making us smile, always making us laugh.
You know what I didn't know about this, but found out in the news story today, is that he has to have permission from the artist to do those parodies. You know, the late night show guys, they don't have to have permission to parody or heckle the folks, but he actually goes out and gets permission and then goes and does those songs. So it's a collaboration with the artist.
It is a collaboration with the artist. Would you give permission for him to parody one of your hit songs?
Absolutely.
I think I would too, absolutely. Though I know there are a few artists that
I went down to the hoedown and the shindig in the barnyard. That's the one I would have him sing.
And it sounds like you've already parodied your
No, that's the actual song that I wrote. I went down to the hoedown and the shindig in the barnyard.
It is
Would you like me to sing it to you?
No, stop. Braggin Friday here on the Experience Pros radio show, where we have had full phone lines with Braggin stories where you get to say something nice about somebody in business. And one of the fun things that we get to do here, we call it Studio Z, is open it up if people want to stop by and actually share their brags live from the studio.
Does anybody ever show up?
Well, today our own Kim Castor from the Experience Pros team is on a field trip with her children. And so, Kim, welcome to the studio today.
Thank you. This has been a fun trip for the kids.
Kim, who are your kids? Introduce them to our listeners.
Yes,
please.
I have right here Caroline Castor. She's
sweet.
10. She is my sweetheart. And then over here next to you is Crazy Pete. Crazy Pete.
If you call him twice, like you just did, is that first Pete and then repeat?
Hey, repeat. That's it.
Pete and then repeat.
All right, fair.
7-year-old dude.
Eric has been enjoying having Pete in here. He's kind of been playing the whole time.
They have just been goofing off and having a fun time. How old is Pete?
He's 7.
I think Eric is 2.
No, I'm 9.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I
I think the IQ level,
they're about the same. They're right on
really
par.
are.
A lot of finger pulling.
I have my teeth.
Uh-huh.
There's the difference.
Yeah,
I
but
have
you
all
ain't
my
got
teeth.
hair, so, you both are missing something.
Wow, you made it personal now.
Oh, were we not? It wasn't personal
I think it
before?
was.
You were talking about your teeth, but we can't talk about your hair?
Right?
Like,
Pull my finger, make it all better.
Right.
do not.
Come on. He says he will.
Pete will pull his finger. Nobody will ever do that. Well, Kim, it's Fan Braggin Friday. Do you have a Fan Braggin story?
I do. We always talk about all of those great services out there that take things off our plate that we just don't have the time for. And we travel quite a bit in the summer. And I have 5 people in my house. I always joke around. I have 4 kids. One of them is 41. And
which one?
Well, y'all figure that out.
I have one of those. He doesn't even live in my house, and I got one that's like 40. How old are you? 47.
I know. We're all surrounded by kids. And so we get overwhelmed with laundry. When you come back from traveling and the suitcases explode.
Yeah.
Right? Yes. They take over the joint. Well, we have a cancer in our house called laundry, and it is impossible to manage. So I found someone. I have been on a hunt. I found someone that comes and picks up your laundry.
No way.
Washes it, folds it, and we sort it before we send it out for whose clothes are whose. They keep them sorted, and they fold them, and they wrap them all back up in these nice little bundles and bring them back to the house next day.
Wow.
1 day turnaround.
Wow.
Yes. Fluff and fold laundry and dry
I
clean.
have shorts that explode, and
Do you know what? It's so funny that you are fan bragging about Fluff and Fold. Do they drive this cute little?
Yes.
I saw it. I saw their car. About a month ago? They probably were coming to your house, and and they've got their little taglines all over their car. It's a great vehicle wrap for the car.
It really is. It's super cute.
And I saw it and I thought that is just brilliant.
It is brilliant, and actually, that car is one of the reasons why I found them, because it was so cute, and I remembered, there's some laundry service out there. I know there is, and I found them.
Yeah, so this is actual laundry. It's not like taking your clothes to the dry cleaner. They're washing.
They do.
Our water, our laundry soap, all of that, your clean clothes.
Yes, and they also do a dry cleaning service too. So you can send out your dry cleaning with it too. It's not the 1 day turnaround as fast, but it's pretty awesome. And you know what was the best part? I had this huge mountain of laundry. It was so inexpensive.
Really?
And when you call in the first time, they give you, I don't know, like 10 pounds of laundry for free.
They give you laundry?
What?
The fee
awesome.
Well, yeah.
I hope
they'll give you
it
yours
is.
back.
Goodness.
All right, okay. Fluff and Fold Laundry Services.
Laundry.
Do you have contact information?
I do, and really the best way, you can look them up on the internet, but and they're on Yelp, and they have 5-star rating. They're awesome. But the best way to get a hold of them is just to give them a call at 303-847-3635.
So do that one more time.
303-847-3635.
Love that. Fluff and Fold Laundry Services, fluffandfoldlaundryservice.com. Kim, we got 1 minute left. Who are you looking for to join the Extreme Customer Service Directory?
Well, I am looking for all of those businesses just like Fluff and Fold,
right,
that are those fantastic little small businesses that know how to provide that fantastic customer service. And to give that 1 day turnaround, make us feel fantastic when we do business with them.
That's what Extreme Customer Service is all about.
What we love.
Phone number for people to call?
303-870-7885.
One more time.
303-870-7885.
That's Kim Caster with the Experience Pros team. If you offer great customer service, you want to join our great referral group, our network, and be more visible, give Kim a call. Kim, thanks for the field trip today.
Thanks for letting us come in and crash the party.
Absolutely. Pete, very nice to have you. Sweet Caroline, there should be a song written about you. And folks, cool stuff. All the fan bragging stories today, including the video of the show, as well as hyperlinks to every one of the fan bragging stories that we've got, all those businesses can be found at experiencepros.com. Click on the blog link and you'll find everything right there. It's been a great show. We have to say thank you on behalf of Charlie, our producer, and Angel, myself, and all the people people that make the Experience Pros radio show happen every single day. This is what good business looks like, folks. Just like JJ discovered, now go out and have a great weekend. Give somebody a 20-second kiss, because kindness is so simple.
This has been the Experience Pros radio show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.